My name is Charles Tran, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Novice Builder.
Today, in part 1, I'll show you how to properly plan and measure for the installation of my second floor AC mini split system and share how I saved $3,300 on this project. A solid plan is the key to a smooth and successful installation. Before starting, I got quotes from two licensed HVAC experts. The first quoted me $2,000 for the unit and $1,800 for installation, bringing the total to $3,800. The second estimate came to $4,300. So I thought, why not see if I can do it myself for a fraction of the cost? Here's my total DIY cost. I bought a 12,000 BTU mini split unit on Amazon for just $749 with free delivery, and thankfully, I have a friend experienced in HVAC installation, and I paid him $200 to guide me through the process and help me get it set up correctly. My total? $949, saving me up to $3,300. So why am I tackling this solo? It's all about learning, saving, and knowing I can fix it if anything goes wrong. Quick disclaimer though, I'm not a professional, just a DIY enthusiast sharing my experience. If you decide to tackle this project yourself, please be cautious. There's electricity involved, and safety should always come first. I'm not responsible for any damage or injury that may occur. Always follow proper safety guidelines and, when in doubt, consult a licensed professional. But before we get started, let's go over the components of the mini split air conditioner and heater 12,000 BTU so you can get familiar with its parts and how everything fits together. Starting indoors, we have the indoor unit, which is responsible for circulating air within your space. Connected to this is an insulated and pre-flared line set, which carries refrigerant to and from the indoor and outdoor units. In cooling mode, water vapor from the indoor air condenses on the cold surface of the heat exchanger. The resulting condensate is collected and drained through condensation drain number 1, which directs the water out of the building. Now moving outside, we have the outdoor condenser unit. This component releases the heat absorbed from inside and helps regulate the temperature. From the outdoor unit, you'll also have a drainage extension to direct condensation safely away from the system. Connecting the indoor and outdoor units are communication wires. These allow the two units to work together, ensuring efficient cooling and heating. For the power connection, we have a 6-foot, half-inch electrical AC whip kit, non-metallic, liquid-tight flexible electrical conduit, 10-gauge wires with straight and 90-degree fittings, ensuring a safe and durable setup. Take note of this diagram, as it will be applied in part 2. If you're loving this project so far, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to help me bring more DIY projects to life and create even more engaging videos for you. Now let's move on to the next stage. This electrical AC whip kit is attached to the electrical PVC box, which contains a 10 AWG 3-conductor white jacket triplex boat flat cable. This cable is routed inside the building and directly connected to the circuit breaker. This project requires precision and attention to safety. Always wear the proper protective gear to ensure a safe installation. Safety comes first every time. Before you begin installing your air conditioning system, having the right tools and equipment on hand is essential. Let's walk through the basics you'll need to ensure a smooth and professional installation. First up, the basic tools: measuring tape, leveler, cordless drill or driver, screwdrivers, socket set, stud finder, hole saw or rotary tool. Now, for the tools needed for the refrigerant lines, it will require a tubing bender, tube cutter, flaring toolkit, and a pipe wrench. The R134 AAC manifold gauge kit and 110V single-stage rotary vane air vacuum pump will be covered in Part 4. In Part 4, I want to show you how to use these tools and explain their crucial role in system maintenance. The important part is that they remove air and moisture from your AC unit, ensuring it works properly. Next, let's cover the electrical tools and supplies: wire strippers, multimeter, voltage tester, conduit bender, cable ties, electrical tape. Don't forget the miscellaneous supplies: caulk or sealant, pipe insulation, drain line. Depending on your setup, you might also need wall bracket mounting kit, lifting equipment. With these tools and equipment, you're ready to tackle your air conditioning installation confidently and safely. Remember, preparation is the key to success. First things first, I always start with a clear site plan and diagram. This helps me visualize exactly where everything will go, both inside and outside. It also ensures that measurements are precise before we start installing any equipment. Step 1. Measure the horizontal distance. Measure the horizontal distance from the reference point on the wall. In this case, the horizontal measurement is 82.5 inches. Mark the position on the wall clearly to ensure proper alignment for the next steps. Step 2. Drill the access hole. Drill a hole into the wall where the insulated and pre-flared line set, communication wire and condensation drain line will pass through. Use a drill bit that creates a 3-inch diameter hole, and then cover it with PVC line kit to protects, organizes, and insulates the refrigerant lines and electrical wiring, ensuring durability, efficiency, and a cleaner installation. Step 3. Measure the vertical distance. From the ground or a reference point, measure the vertical height where the condenser lines will enter. For this installation, the vertical measurement is 91 inches. Mark the position clearly to guide the placement of the mounting bracket and pipes. Step 4. Note the wall height for reference. Take note of the height of the first floor for further alignment. In this setup, the first floor is exactly 10 feet high. Use this as a reference point to verify that your installation remains consistent. Step 5. Wrap and connect the insulated and pre-flared line set and communication wire. Take note of how the insulated pre-flared line set and communication wire are carefully wrapped and positioned to connect to the outdoor condenser. Ensure they are secure, fully covered to prevent energy loss, and smoothly guided to the connection points. Also, the condensate drain should hang downward after exiting the protective covering, allowing it to channel the condensate water away from the system. Step 6. Begin by mounting the bracket first. Once it's secure, place the condenser on top and fasten it tightly with bolts and screws to keep it stable and prevent any movement or vibration during operation. And that's it for part 1. Plan and measure. Taking the time to carefully plan your installation will save you money, time, and frustration later on. In part 2, I'll take it outside and tackle the installation of the outdoor condenser unit, so don't miss it. If you enjoyed the video, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing. It really motivates me to keep sharing more DIY projects with you. I'll see you in part 2. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on my upcoming projects and videos.